Hi friends, welcome to ETL Insight. Let's discuss some of the unique scripts which you can use to impress an interviewer as an Informatica admin. Firstly, it is backup Informatica configuration. So we can use two variables called infa home, backup directory and timestamp, where infa home will contain the path to the Informatica directory. Backup directory will be the directory where you want to store the backup files. Timestamp is just to have the timestamp so that you can attach this value to the backup name so that you understand when this backup was taken. You can copy using cp command. Cp minus r is a recursive copy from the server directory to the backup directory, and while naming the backup directory, we add the timestamp. If this command is successful, you get the value as 0. So in the if statement, we are trying to check if the above command gave a successful result. Based on that, a successful message is echoed on the screen. Informatica configuration backup is successful. Else, it will show failure notification, failed to backup Informatica configuration. So this script can be saved on the Unix and ran with sh command. Next is monitoring disk space usage. Let's keep the threshold to be 80%. So if the disk space reaches 80% and above, it means that it is causing risk to the system. So to identify that, we will run the command df-h and grep the file system value and print the fifth value in that string which it is returning. If this usage variable contains the value which is greater than the threshold, which is 80%, then the disk space usage is reaching above the threshold. Else, it is within the limit and it can work fine. So if at all the threshold limit reaches 80 or above, then you can see what action you can take to delete the unwanted files. Cleaning up old log files. This is very important. So we will check the log directory, find all the files which are of type file and containing its name minus name dot log. So anything which ends with dot log, all those files it will list. M time plus 30 denotes anything greater than 30 days. That is anything before 30 days from today will be removed. Rm minus f is to remove it. It will find all those files and then remove them. If the above command gives us a successful outcome, it would be 0. So we are checking that. And based on that, we are echoing a message, all log files are cleaned up successfully. Else, we can mention failed to clean up these old log files and later try to check why was it failed. So these scripts can be saved in a Unix box and scheduled to run every month or every week, and this will automate the process and keep your environment clean. Then you can check if the services are running or no based on these following commands. We will grep infa as the word from the ps-ef. This will give us if the process is running. If this command is successful, then it will return a 0. Then we are checking if the dollar question mark is the output of the previous command. So if that is 0, then we print that the services are running, else it prints the services are not running. If it's not running, then you will have to check why it's not running and take appropriate actions to bring back the service. Next is to start the Informatica service. We go to the home path. So first we set the home variable infa underscore home to the path where the Informatica is installed. There we have a script called infaservices.sh, which we use to start and stop. So for start, we use startup as the parameter. To stop, we use shutdown as the parameter. And we run this command. If this command results in a zero output, that means the command is successful. Based on that, we test it and echo Informatica services started successfully, else it failed. If it failed, you can go back to log files and check what is the error. In the next coming videos, we will discuss about all these log files and other details. Next is to stop the service. Similar to the previous script, we added a variable called infahome where we set the path where the Informatica is installed. And there we have infaservices.sh, and this time we pass shutdown as the parameter to shut down the services. Then we check the result of the above output. If it is 0, that means it is successful, and we can mention Informatica services are stopped successfully as a message. Else we put the message as failed to stop the Informatica service for further investigation. Next is to check if the repository services are running or no. What is its status? So repository is nothing but the database used for Informatica. So all the metadata of Informatica is saved under repository. So it's very important for these repository services to be up and running. So first we take the Informatica home and set it to the path where the Informatica is installed. Then we use the pm rep connect command to connect to the repository services with the domain details, admin user and admin password details. And then we run the command pm rep list objects. This will ensure that it will list the objects, which means it has successfully connected and ran the below command. So if the above command is successful, we get an output as 0. So based on the above command, dollar question mark will give us the result. If it is 0, then the repository is accessible, else it has failed to connect to the repository. These are some of the important scripts. Hope you like our channel content. This will help you to clear the Informatica admin interviews. I hope these videos are helpful. If so, please support us. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.